What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerdcastle. It's time for another episode of The Forest. Glad to have you here. We're going to be hanging out and doing a little bit more exploration today. It's about noonish, but we have a fallback point. My suggestion would be actually, if you really want to make this work, is to put a shelter over here or some kind of base implement over here so that you can find your way back without the map. That way, when you're in the area, you can just crash on the boat for the night. Makes life a little bit easier. There's no cave over here, is there? Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't think there was a cave over here. So we're not going to worry about that for right now. I was hoping we would find a cave. Almost everything interesting that happens in this game happens in caves. And if you haven't gone down into caves, you're kind of missing out on the game. I know it's spoopy down there. I know it is full of the spooples. Oh, we got some marigold down there. We got some new notes. We got some aloe vera on this side. We got some little rocks right there. Little rock, yeah. Okay, a.k.a. rock minor, rock in the minor key. That's how you know that it's a sad song or perhaps a threatening metal song. You always put it in that minor key, that C minor, just got it today, got it today, got it, got it today. You got to have that hard drop in there. Let people know that this song means business. This is songs that whoopings happen to. The big old tree over there. I don't know if there's any reason to check out the tree. But it looks like a landmark, so why not? I'm a big fan of landmarks when it comes to survival situations. That's actually, you should keep a piece of paper if you're mapping. And you use the sun. Figure out ways east and west with a sundown or a sun up if you're there that long. Oh, we've got mud right there. I could camo myself. But anyways, you take a piece of paper. You figure out which way is east-west from the sun. That'll give you basically north. A lot of people say to use the moss on a log theory, but I'm not a fan of that theory because in different places in the world, moss can grow on different sides. In some places, moss grows on the north side of the tree. Absolutely. Or you can use the moss to find north. But in other places, you're going to be high and dry if you use that as a navigational tool. Once you figured that out, you mark your starting place, like from the plane over there, and you just pace. You count your paces as you walk until you hit something like the tree. And so you say, I went 100 and something paces south, reached the yacht, and then you mark that on your little map, and then you keep walking, and you kind of just sketch the landforms. That's the best way that I know how to tell you how to blind map. Blind mapping is kind of a skill that you have to practice, but I, as a geologist, which was what I studied in college, that's what geologists do. Geologists and geographers share that, is that we both make maps. It's a big part of it, is understanding the trigonometry and the design that goes into creating a map from nothing. Some of your final projects and whatnot like that is they just ditch you out in the middle of a field, in the middle of nowhere, and they're like, have fun, topo map this entire place. And that's not even making like a sketch map. That's making a topography map where you have to know altitudes and stuff like that. And you just kind of mind's eye it, man. You kind of do what you got to do. You take your Brunton calculator, or I'm sorry, your Brunton compass. Although I was much more, I like the Freiberger a little bit better. That's right, there's a whole world you guys didn't even know about where people have, like, compasses, and they know stuff about compasses, and different compasses are for different things. I find the Freiberger to be much, much better for geological work. Oh, a pot! Yay, we can actually make water now. And we've got that right there. We've got a brochure that says, Save the Forest. So maybe, like, environmentalists or something were over here? I don't really know. I don't know why you would come here at all. I mean, I'm assuming most of these people just stopped off on the island horror movie style and didn't realize what was coming. They were actually roasting marshmallows on this side before they got. Somebody stabbed them in their sleep. But that's what I mean about the emergent gameplays. They don't really tell you what happened, but if you look at the clues in each of these little places, you can figure out pretty well what happened to each grouping of people. What's also unique to this game is that when you find dead bodies, the dead bodies that you find are actively people from the plane that came down in the crash with you, and every single one of them has a seat assignment. Every single one of them will have a seat from the plane nearby or something like that that's got a number on it, and this game actually has every single person that was on the plane is a dead body here on the island. That incredible attention to detail that just I could never get away with as a game designer. I don't have the eye for it. I don't have the patience for it, and I don't have the eye for it. I couldn't do it. I don't think I could do it. We're going to be living off our supplies a little bit right now, which is much better than living like John Bon Jovi on a prayer. We got the sounds of movement, too, which is unfortunate. I don't know how I feel about that. So we got trees growing amidst trees over here. What normally happens is trees like this have a halo around them where other trees won't grow because this guy literally just saps all the nutrients out of the soil. And so none of the other trees mess with him. It's like the tree version of flexing on somebody when they're in the wrong neighborhood. Just being, that's right, I sucked all the nutrients out of this soil. What you gonna do, punk tree? Little ass tree. Get dunked on by big tree, son. And then little tree's like, oh, you best believe I'm going to come back in here with the Mac 11. But yeah, geology is kind of an interesting... Oh, there's a fishing tower right there. Those are for spear fishing. Indigenous peoples use these for fear. There's a lot of different variations of these right here. So some of these are actually kind of interesting in that you can actually lean them back and forth so they swing, and there's like a rocking motion that goes down towards the water when you're on the fishing pole or whatever, on the fishing stand. And as you get close to the water with a torch, the fish will see the water getting closer and further away, and the fish will think it's movement. And so the fish will actually get themselves up near the surface, and then when you see one, you just spear it. This one right here is for bow hunting or for bow fishing, I think. This one doesn't look like it. This one doesn't look like it flexes very much. And so I think this one is for bow fishing, would be my best guess. There's a reason they put this here. There's something in the water around here somewhere. There's got to be. There's 100% a reason why they put this right here. I don't see a mast or anything underneath the water, although with the glare of the sun where it is, I don't know if this is the best scouting point, but this would be a great place to work on your map, by the way. But yeah, geologists, man, we make maps, and one of your final projects, I can virtually guarantee you, is they're just going to dump you in the middle of nowhere with a compass and a bunch of supplies, and you're going to have to map like an entire region over the course of the next week or two. And it's hard, man. It's challenging. People don't realize how hard it is to get a mental picture until you have to train your brain to do it. But after you've done it 5 or 6 times, by that point, you'll be like a senior. And you will have already mapped a bunch of stuff with aided tools like satellite mapping. You will have learned to do it the rough way. You've learned a satellite map. You've learned to do it the old 1800s way. You'll have a lot of tools in your toolkit. And actually, what's fun about geology compasses is they have a sight on them. They actually have like a physical gun sight on them that looks like something that would be on the back of like an AK or like an SKS. They've got like a flip-up sight, and you use that to shoot sight lines. And then depending on the inclination, you can figure out the altitude. And so now you've got the hypotenuse of the triangle that you're trying to calculate, and you can actually figure out distances and whatnot. Ooh, a bunch of pills right there. Oh, I almost got him. Almost got him with the sneaky, cheeky, breaky right there. Almost got him with the cheeky, breaky, sukabliatga. Almost got him. I have been playing way too much Tarkov lately. You guys have no idea. I am basically like 80% Russian at this point. Let's grab this on this side. We'll grab that right there. I don't think we need the rocks. There's got to be something over here. That's the only reason they would put that fishing tower right there, but frankly, I don't even know. There's a little boat over here. Doesn't have anything in it. It's got some ropies. I don't think I need ropies right now. I think we're solid on ropies at the moment. And it looks like a cargo container on this side. Ooh, I got him. I actually wasn't expecting that one. That one felt a little half-assed to me. I didn't think it was going to be a winning kill, but we pulled that one out. Good. We need more rabbit furs. There are tons of supplementary items that the rabbits specifically make, and we aren't even like halfway through them right now. It's from Sahara Therapeutics, and they've got an alligator as their logo. I'm wondering if there's anything out there on those little islands. It looks like they gave you just enough of a spit of land. So we've got circuit board boxes over here. I'm not going to break those open right now because we're maxed out on circuit boards. I'm going to save those for a little bit later. Some more circuit board boxes. We've got, what is that right there? A shipping manifest, it looks like. A little shipping manifest and then a pane of glass. Okay. I don't know if we're going to find anything out here, but I don't know if I want to take the risk. Might be a little sketchy and dubious out in that region. We haven't saved in a hot minute either, which means we are just begging something to go wrong right now. I see more fishing towers down that way, and then we've got the new mountainous area that wasn't in the game previously that you can see right there, but you have to have special clothing to get up that way. I would not recommend wandering out there if you aren't ready for it. It may get you into trouble. Instead, what I would recommend is let's just build a little shelter inside of here, and we will get dug in for the night. There we go. Light this fire up. Our fire is underneath the ground, which is a bit of a problem. I'm going to put a rabbit on the flame right there. It looks like we can see him, so it shouldn't be too bad. Always eat after you sleep. It doesn't take into account penalties for sleeping. So, like, if you have low hunger and then you go for a sleep, you'll still end up with the same low hunger that you had previously. It's not that big of a deal. I'm gonna throw in a save right here because we're doing some pretty awesome exploration at the moment. Food's not done for right now, but this is a pretty safe place to be considering we can close those doors off and use some rope to secure them if we really need to. This thing is not flammable. It's not something that can smoke us out of. It's an area that the enemy is going to have a really, really hard time running us out of if they decide to attack. And so this is the perfect kind of defensible location that I would recommend if you're in a survival situation. A shipping container is absolutely fantastic. It's a great place to be. On top of that, you can set up some snares on top of it for birds. Some leg snares or something like that. Can I sleep yet? I can't sleep yet. We're almost on cooldown, but we're not quite there. It's a good spot, though. This is a real good spot. Let's see if we can make it till morning. And there's our temporary shelter gone. Our stick explosion has taken place. I don't know why they spontaneously combust at the end of your sleeping, but they do. And it's just something you got to get used to. I think there might be a cave up here. Maybe? I don't know. We got a lizard right there. Pre-fire them. That's my recommendation for catching game in this game, is they move after you get too close. And so if you're good about it, yeah, we do got a cave over here. All right. Let's go ahead and get into some trouble. It's time for us to do some spelunking. Oh, yeah, we're hungry right now. That's not exactly something that I'm stoked about. We are going to need a light source, too. It's going to be a little bit dark up in here. That'll work for right now. That'll do. Fit through the crevasse. Wonder boy, tell me what's the secret of your power. Can't carry any more booze, huh? This might be a good time to make some more Molotovs then, just in case shit gets super hyped. Like, we've got access to more liquor right now. I wouldn't turn down an opportunity to make ourselves a few more Molotovs. So we picked up a cassette tape right there. Those were a thing back in the day, kids. If you don't know what a cassette tape is, ask your parents. Ask your parents. It was basically a tape form of media that we all had from back in those days. We had tapes, man. They came in those big, squishy, like, rubber containers or the little cardboard ones if they were cheap ones. It was funsies back in the day. So this is our exit. I'm going to mark the exit. I always find it's a good idea. A stick marker. That might work, but the stick marker... I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think I would much rather make the skull lamp right here. And then what I like to do is you rotate them so that they're facing towards the way that gets you out of here. And so there it is. That one's facing that way. And so when you see these... cave diving is very, very risky. A lot of people don't know that. Don't ever go into a cave if you're not familiar with the cave. Caves are incredibly dangerous. Let's take the safe way down for right now. I'm not super interested in rock climbing at the moment. Free climbing a rock wall. A little risky. Little risky, even with the aid of a rope. If you're having trouble with the... Shit, that scared me. If you're having trouble with the ambient darkness in this game... Don't fret too much. You can go into the settings and you can actually change the color palette around. Sounds like we got friends down there. I got friends in low places where the whiskey rounds and the Molotov chases cannibals away. And I'll be okay. I'm gonna light it up down there real fast. Oh, that's right. You gotta light it first. Well, there we go. Oh, that solves that problem. I was wondering who was down there. Well, now we know. I just wanted to illuminate it, but hell, if I could fish out a kill right there, I'll take it. Absolutely. All right, let's do this thing. This is going to be risky because we're going to be climbing down here with, like, bare minimum strength to fight enemies off. So there's anything big and dickish down here. Exactly, like that guy right there. Luckily, these little golem dudes are pretty weak. They are not that bad. I am going to take his tooth. We killed that one, which is great. We don't really have any options for illuminating this place any better, unfortunately. Wish that we did, but we don't. I mean, we could do skull lamps, I think. We've got ceiling skull lamps. Are there normal skull lamps that we can just sit places? Nope. Okay, that's fine. It's a little bit darker than I want it to be right now, though. We've got a secret wall over here. Anytime you see these boards like this, you can break them. So keep that in mind. There we go. These are destructible, although we may have better luck with the axe. There we go. It cleaves across. Makes things a little simpler. Perfect. And we have a... I don't even know what that is. A severed chunk of human. There. We're just going to go with the default... we're going to go with the sketchy description. It's a random chunk of human. That is a pit full of bodies. With an enemy back there. I can see him wiggling around. I don't know if I can make that throw. Yeah, it's definitely not good. Oh, that's even worse, though. I fell onto this little ledge right here, and that's gonna... Oh, no. Oof. Alright, big dog. What you got for me? Oof. I got armor. We're gonna be okay. Well, I hope we're gonna be okay. I can't guarantee we're gonna be okay, but we're gonna go dukes up against something I don't really understand. Oof. There goes all of our armor right there. Positively chewed on by whatever that is. We got weird rolling baby bumps over here. Oof. Okay. Alright, big dog. Alright. So we are not going to be able to take repeated hits from this dude. It's not going to be an option. See, and I was just wondering if I was just wondering if I needed to have more stuff. Eat another pill. It looks like he's cooling his shit. Hold on. Oh, run, fool. Run. You better get up that ladder. Oh, we're so beat up right now. This is definitely sketchier than I like. See if I can light a couple of them over there. I don't know if I got the big dude. I can't see him. Sketchy. Oh, I think he ran away when I lit his ass on fire. I think. How many more Molotovs do I have? Just the one? Make me a few more. I don't care about the booze. You can always get more booze. This is pretty much the safest way to do this, is just going fishing for hits. Alright, we got a couple more. Our health and our stamina are a little bit low. We don't have enough bones to make any more armor. Oh, that dude's waiting on us right there. He is just waiting on us. Yeah, light that thing, dude. Ah. I can't be wasting resources like this. There we go. Now we got him. I don't know how much damage he's going to take from that, but he's got to go. When I see him drop, I'll go down there. But he's hitting with way too much heat for me to risk staying anywhere near his ass. I was gonna say, he's going to move the second I get this lit, ain't he? There we go. Keep burning, man. Keep burning. I'm not convinced that fire actually matters to Big Dude. Is he down? I think he is. We put some pretty good spear work on him, but I'm gonna make sure. Yeah, he's down. We're good. Alright, that was our first big encounter with one of the nastier enemies on the island right there. I actually didn't expect him to hit that hard. He hit like a truck. He went through our armor like it didn't even matter. He went through armor like we wasn't wearing none. You can skin these guys, by the way. So there it is. You can skin them, I guess, if you really, really want to. And they may have something on them. You can actually make armor out of it. Let's go ahead and get rid of that dude, too. So we got a bunch of dead people down here. Pretty much a cavern full of dead folks. What did we find? Oh, a keycard. Ooh. Okay. I don't really know what that goes to, but I would love to have it. Man, I'm a little stressed right now. I'm not going to lie to all of you. I'm a little bit stressed at the moment. I have been less stressed in my life. What is this? Oh, a camcorder. Cool. An HD camcorder. Can I do anything with it? Oh, didn't I pick up a movie? I think I picked up a movie. Hold on. Where's that movie at? I think I picked up... Yeah, I did. There it is right there. We got that cassette. Combine that thing over and let's see what it's got going on. Looks like helicopters flying over the top of some rescue camp, maybe? Hell if I know, dude. Hell if I know. I honestly have no idea. Like... It could really be anything. Let me get my weapon back out so that if I get jumped up on, I got at least a little bit of fight left in me. We'll climb back up to the top. Imagine the arms you would have to do this right now. This dude does not care. Look at this dude just getting it. If you told me to climb that rope, I'm not sure I could do it, and I do upper body all the time. I'd be like, oof, that's a pretty strong climb right there, man. That's a rough one. That's a bad climb. But you know, then again, specific muscle groupings, I guess. What do we have in here? So we've got another way around to this side. And that takes us down to some kind of grotto. Well, let's go down to the grotto and hope we don't get blottoed. We'll see what happens here. This could be bad, though. This could be real bad. It looks like we've just got a collection of containers down here. Which, given the amount of combat we've been getting up to lately, is probably a good thing. I don't need a tennis ball. That doesn't matter. Tennis ball can get on its way. Snack? I'll take that. Yep, everybody loves a little munchy crunchy bar every now and again. Munchy crunchy bar, I love you. Some cash in there and some duct tape. Alright. What do we have here? Ooh, dynamite. I don't know how much they're going to grace us with. But I'm definitely okay with explosives. It looks like we only got 4 dynamite out of that exchange, so we're going to have to make it last. We're going to be careful about the way that we utilize it. I definitely want to blow open that hole that's on the surface over by that tree that we marked with the skull. And then what is over here? Enemies. Okay. Luckily, they're not the super dangerous ones. Let's go ahead and whip him up a little bit. Yup. Get him taken care of. I'm going to give him one more just to make sure. This might be a decent time for us to craft some new bone armor too, but hell, I don't really know. Oh, another one. Jesus. Oh, I got him? Cool. That's what I like to see right there. Oh, we're getting whooped on. There's multiples. Luckily, the little cave cannibals, they tend to be the ones that don't go up to the surface. And in my experience, the ones up at the surface tend to be a lot stronger than the ones that are down here. Those babies are throwing rocks at us right now. Baby! Why you throwing rocks at me, baby? What did I ever do to you, baby? I ain't never messed with you once in my life, baby. Now you're throwing rocks at me? It's not a good look, baby. Get out of here. Oh. I don't know if the rocks were falling from the ceiling or what that was, but I need more armor, and I need more armor like right now. So let's crisp up some of these little dudes and give ourselves a little bit more purchasing ground when it comes to not dying. This should be enough bones for us to make 3 or 4 armors, and that'll carry us pretty far, guys. It'll carry us pretty far, my dudes. Bone armor being assembled. It's not a pretty process, but you gotta do what you gotta do in order to get by. Do I have 6 left? Oh, I do. Cool. Goody. Well, there's a little bit of protection. You gonna go through it. You are gonna go through it. I'll put on some creepy armor, too. The creepy armor is actually pretty good. I think it's got better HP than the normal armor. I can't, like, prove that. But basically, you can strap that big, weird monster that we killed. You can strap its skin, and it makes you more terrifying because I guess the cannibals, like, worship it or something like that. And you slew the thing that they worship. And so, like, I don't think it's gonna make you popular. But, bunch of cash over here. Yeah, thank you for your euros, dollars, pounds, sterling. Ooh, Rolexes. These guys have watches? Ooh. So down there, we've got a pit. Water's pretty dark, though. You know what's worse than diving down into caves in terms of safety and dangerousness? Going cave diving and going inside of a cave that's underwater. In case you were curious. Incredibly sketchy. Don't do it. Cave diving and wreck diving kills so many people. My dad's a scuba diver. That's how I know. We got a new clothing outfit. What's our new clothing? Is it dope? Is it like a leather jacket or something? I bet it's not a leather jacket. They never let me have anything slick like a leather jacket. This game exists to punish me and make me feel bad about myself and my fashion stylings. I mean, we do have air tanks, I guess. Oh, it refills a rebreather, so no, those aren't going to help us. Those aren't going to help us one tiny little bit. What's over this way? Probably more ass whoopings. That'd be my estimate. Every time I wander down one of these corridors, something bad happens to me, dude. Something bad always happens. Okay. Looks like a fishing spot to me if it looks like a fishing spot to you. What the fuck is that red right there? Oh, where did it go? What the hell is that red? Oh, that creeped the hell out of me. That was like that scene from the Amityville Horror where the kid looks out the window and you see the 2 red eyes. I almost shit my pants when I saw that when I was a kid. Yo, I didn't sleep for like a week. I don't mess around with red eyes in the blackness, dude. That's some, I'm not superstitious. But like, I don't mess around with shit that got glowing red eyes underwater. I don't mess around with your punk ass either. Your shit don't matter. You think you're tough, but compared to your brothers and sisters upstairs, who got that crazy armor and whatnot, you ain't nothing. Oh, there's babies over here too. Oof. You see how that whooping right there didn't even affect our armor though? How wild is that, man? That armor's pretty good stuff. I'm gonna get these guys right here. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead, baby. I ain't got no time for you, baby. Ain't got no time for you, baby. Ain't got no time for you, baby. Oh, I'm freezing to death right now. Hold on, I gotta make a fire. Otherwise, we're gonna freeze. And this is a perfectly good opportunity for us to stop the episode and also get warmed up, cook up some more armor just in case shit gets crazy. My name is Splattercat. This is The Forest. I will see you all next time. Thank you for stopping on in. If you want to get the game for yourself, you know where to get it. Down below in the description. Aside from that, though, if you wanted to support me as a content creator, the easiest way to do that is just to hit that like button on the video. If you wanted to see this game live, I've been playing it on Twitch quite a lot. Twitch.tv/SplatterCatGaming every single day, and I'd love to have you. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for stopping by. I do.